for them to know that you're not just fingers.
Well, first of all, it's a great pleasure to perform with you and with all of you and for you. And just a quick word about the piece we just played. The Warsaw Concerto was written for a film in 1941 called Dangerous Moonlight. And actually, Richard Adensel was not the first choice. The producers of the film wanted Sergei Rachmaninoff to compose something, and he turned it down. So they tried one more time, and they said, well, can we please use at least a theme from your second piano concerto, which is so popular? And again, the answer was an emphatic no. So they had to go to a plan B, and they contacted this young British composer and asked him an almost impossible task, namely, could you compose a piece that sounds like Rachmaninoff? I think you agree it has all of the elements of that great composer style. Now we switch gears.
Well, and before that, of course, Richard Adensel took on the job. He could use the work where Rachmaninoff didn't need anything more. And after he got into it, he realized this is actually a bigger job. I haven't had really the experience to do this justice. And so he called on yet another arranger, composer, to take his work and put it together in the style of. And that is how the ultimately the piece that you heard just now came together. So there were three thoughts about it. Rachmaninoff said, mm-mm. And Adensel said yes, but oh my God. And then he passed it on to someone else. So and still it remains one of the most popular, how can I say it? Concerti, I guess it's a concerto, in the repertoire, and it is a delight to work it with Tom. Now, talk a little bit about Gottchalk.
Gottchalk was kind of the American Liszt. He toured around in a very flamboyant way. He had his own piano, which was very elaborate. He was quite the ladies' man. He played music that is not what we would consider, let's say, profound, but it made a great contribution to music history and to the piano repertoire because he borrowed melodies and kind of rhythms and colors from various other cultures you have. And I think you will hear a little bit of that in the Tarantelle. Of course, with the Union, we've got our own nation's music that is going to be showcased. But Gottchalk was, and he died, I think, around the age of 40 or so.
Yeah, very young.
As many of them did. And Chopin had some very positive things to say about Gottchalk, and you'll hear some very Chopinesque treatment especially of the national anthem in the Union.